Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about King Richard, and this movie came out in 2021, and before I get into the movie, I'm just going to say that I'm just going to ignore what happened at the Oscars that made this movie iconic, I guess, if you want to call it that, so I'm just going to skip over that and just talk about the movie itself, and Will Smith, I thought he was trying. This is yet again one of those roles where, like, you look up at the actual guy that the person is portraying because this is a movie based on a true story, and the person that they're portraying it sounds nothing like the actor portraying him, and at the very least, you could tell that Will Smith was trying, and it didn't feel as though it was completely fake or in service of nothing. Like, he was genuinely trying to bring something to this movie, and I can say that at least. So, like, it wasn't a complete waste of time. Like, it's not just the voice. Like, there's a bit more to his performance than just his voice that I like. And that was my only real positive for this movie. Everything about this movie just felt incredibly fake and just in service of nothing. And from the beginning of the movie, I was just completely checked out and guessing that I was going to be just not emotionally attached to anything that was going on in this movie. And what do you know? I was right. I didn't care about a single character in this movie. I didn't like the music in the movie. It was just bland and very forgettable. The drama was very forced and just didn't add anything to any scene that it was in. There was a scene where they were talking about Cinderella, where this main family all watches Cinderella. Will Smith just asks each and every one of them, "Okay, what did you learn? What did you learn?" And apparently, everything that they said, well, I guess it is a good thing to know, was like the wrong answer, and he was just like, yeah, you guys go to your room, or we're just gonna watch this again. Everyone back onto the couch, we're gonna watch it again. And they just like explains what you should have gotten out of the movie because those weren't the right answers, as if people's own experiences with film is invalid. There's only one interpretation that you can have with film. Like, that's completely untrue. Like, what are you talking about? I do think that this movie is way too long and repetitive. And this movie does not need to be 2.5 hours. Like, an hour could have been cut out of this movie easily because it doesn't develop the characters all too much, or really at all. It's just, this is happening, then this is happening, then this is happening, then this is happening. But they just don't feel connected. They feel interchangeable. And honestly, if you had switched the order for most of these scenes, the movie would be no different. It's one of those movies where it's just random events going on for no reason. At the very least, I was hoping that the tennis scenes were going to be fun and exciting, and that was like the only thing that was left for me. Like, can I at least get something exciting? Can I get something that's intense or interesting? Because this is also a sports movie. It's not just a drama, it's a sports drama movie. But, like, is the sports any good? Nope, certainly is not. Way too many close shots, and you can't tell what is going on. And it's just distracting because of that. I want to see what is going on. Why won't you show me what's going on? And even when characters win tennis games, like, there's no impact because I couldn't really see what was going on during the game. And 2, I didn't care about the characters. And 3, I never really got a good sense of what characters were feeling when they were playing tennis. Like, what does this victory mean to them? Oh, they're happy. But, like, when they're actually in there, like, you don't really get anything. They're just focused and nothing else. Sometimes there's slow motion for no reason, and that's about all you get. There were also some really annoying conveniences in this movie, and there were also some setups that I was predicting that were going to be paid off in a very particular way, because that's what a really bad pandering movie would do. And much to my surprise, there was no payoff. They were just being set up with no payoff. Like, what? That was kind of weird. Like, normally when you're setting something up, it's just to have a payoff, but I guess not. And this movie was also very cheesy, and the reason why I find that to be distracting is because the movie itself is taking itself very seriously, and so those cheesy moments just feel out of place, if you ask me. So in the end, King Richard, it was cheesy, it was boring, it was unsatisfying, and repetitive, way too long, and just overall a film that did not need to exist, really. And I just got nothing out of it. Didn't care about the characters. I didn't feel like I learned anything about any of these characters. And that was the movie. It showed things, I guess, but didn't develop things. So with all that being said, I'm going to give King Richard a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you loved King Richard, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Public Enemies. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.